Whew. And we are live, hopefully. Live. And I just my voice. Hi guys. Hopefully you can see and hear us. I could see and hear me from here. Let me.
I can hear you. Fuck off.
You can hear me. Fuck off. Are we feeling better? Huh.
I'm on steroids. So
I'm on steroids. Okay. Hi there, guys.
watch it.
Welcome. After over a month, I think last time we live stream was like the 13th of June or something. And after that, chaos happened. I was listening to Zombie Sam before I came. Good. That's good stuff.
Who's listening to what?
Hi, and I can hear you. Thanks a lot, Andrew, and welcome everyone.
Who's listening to what?
Gamer X was listening to Zombie Sam before he came to the live stream.
Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that? I don't know. Just send them the police if they're not supposed to do that.
Don't.
Don't
do that.
Really glad to see your faces again. Miss
Hi,
you so
guys.
much. We miss you too, actually, and we are very sorry that
I didn't.
we've been what?
I didn't.
Okay, he didn't. That we've been MIA for so long.
Haven't been that well.
Yeah, well, things haven't been that great health-wise, and I've been just been going with the flow.
She's been supporting me a lot, so I'm really blessed.
It's the first time he doesn't say shit about me.
Well, you can go fuck off. But
He said shit about me.
however, she's been extremely supportive, and she's still supporting me because I'm going through long COVID, and yeah, I couldn't really have done it without her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But do I fuck off still?
Well, you can go shit and take it, and punch it a bit.
To punch what?
The shit, the third, punch
Do
it.
you punch shit?
Yeah.
Is that what you do in your free time?
Yeah. Shit and
Okay. Nice shirt, Sam. Good band.
this is, guys.
Actually, if you
although
lift-
I'm not really embarrassed because this is goes so way back and it's so old, guys. It's destroyed. But I'm wearing it for that.
Well, this T-shirt is destroyed. It's probably better to, I don't know, wipe windows with it, rather than wear it.
So, guys, I'm gonna show you how destroyed it is.
He has a hole like that. That's a hole.
I'm not a beggar, but guys, I'm wearing this since I was 11.
Seriously?
Yeah, it is. I bought it extremely extra large. Obviously now it became so small because washing it, but I bought it so big because it says Offspring is still one of my favorite bands. Obviously I'm not listening to them anymore sometimes, but yeah, but it's so large and I say I'm gonna wear it until I'm gonna get old, and that's what I'm still doing. It has holes everywhere. It's so worn, these t-shirts, but
yeah, so there are some things that you cannot get rid of
and throw.
Well, I'm the worst offender. I keep things from early elementary school. Yes, I'm that creepy. So I have a shitload of stuff, and I still have my tracksuits from junior high school that I still wear, and they still survive because I rarely ruin my belongings. And when I'm exercising home, I have a specific pair of shoes that I don't use outside, which is again from junior high school. They're still not dead.
Well, I've been throwing some of the, a few things I've been having.
I'm a trash collector.
Coming with me, through my life. But these t-shirts I still haven't thrown it, and as I said,
happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate all your support, guys, and in the last few days have been quite difficult. I've been,
Weeks. It's 3 weeks now.
yeah, no, but I'm talking about, I come out with a post which was quite liberating for me. And
You
also,
said I came out with a post that was liberating for me. It was as if you came out as gay. Because that's what come out means. It was liberating that you came out. Are you happy with it? Do you
this is the moment where don't challenge your luck.
do you identify as a dick? You're not a human anymore. You're
I
just.
identify as a fucking pumpkin, so fuck off.
Do you
And don't
identify as a
challenge your
punk?
luck. You just got something very kind today.
Thank you.
So
Sorry, master.
you shut it there.
Hi from Vanilla. She came to say hi. She doesn't lose any chance to show
By the
herself.
way, keep sweating. It's
How have you been, guys?
what the fuck is
while
this summer?
While I'm drowning in hair, how have you been? Just type your comments.
Fuck summer. You know what? This is 27 degrees in England. You know this. You fucking twat.
Yeah,
The
well,
weather.
while we are having 20 fucking degrees, they've had a very bad weather in Germany. I wanted to talk about it on my Twitter. I will actually.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if you saw what happened.
Let it go
I don't know if
away.
you guys
You can get COVID-19, please.
are aware of what happened, but in Germany, in Japan, and in Belgium, they had freak storms.
Thank you very much.
That brought extreme floods.
We got a pumpkin donation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will see it. Oh, thank you. And they got freak floods, and at least 60 people in Germany have passed, and a few in Japan as well. I don't know about Belgium. I need to look it up more. But it's really freaking crazy. I mean, like people lost their homes.
When catastrophes like this, it's
An
it's
entire town was submerged in water. The Rhine Westphalia. I don't know how to. I don't remember the exact name. I'm sorry.
This is exactly what pisses me off, though. And when ready, this is about preparedness.
We are speaking about countries like Germany. I'm pretty sure they were ready.
Yeah, but this is exactly business continuity.
It's not about.
Disaster recovery is all about that.
The way they presented it, and the way I read, new things I read very quickly, because dealing with health issues and stuff, I really haven't had any time to catch up seriously with either communication, social media, or news. So what I read is that once in a generation kind of flood. So it's not your average kind of flood. So I'm pretty sure that if they were in Germany, even in Japan and Belgium, these are countries that have a plan in place, usually. So I'm pretty sure that they did not expect something like that. And I do hope that you guys and your families, if you have any family in any of the affected areas, they are safe. I identify as a pumpkin too. Good.
That's
I identify as an alien. My blood is green.
Perhaps because we got radiation in Japan.
That's true. Vanilla, thank you very much for filling my tea.
Just give me a few seconds to explain what that was my post about. Probably it
was. Let me catch up with these comments, and I will allow you to speak. Well done fighting off COVID. How is it going, Sophia, and how are you as well as Sam? That's exactly what we're talking about. We are doing well, all things considered. We are better than we used to be. Sam has been having lots of health concerns. He's going to talk about that if he wants and to the extent that he wants. Sam being happy again. Yeah, that's because your guys are around.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's super grumpy and he's like, the whole day he's like,
who's blah?
You,
blah, blah, blah.
You, blah. You're grumpy. Ciao tutti. Poor Offspring shirts. Sophia, you're so much fun. Well, thank you very much. I don't consider myself to be a very fun person, rather a bit boring. He's more He's more fun than me. I identify as a failure. Well, I okay.
Please
I
don't.
I appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure you're not.
Pretty sure you have plenty
Nobody is a
to
failure.
identify.
Nobody is a failure.
See, I identify as
There is always time.
like this
to-
mug. It's an us.
You identify as an ass.
Yeah, this is a
This is the Gudetama.
yeah.
Where did we buy this from? From the Shoryu.
Shoryu.
Shoryu. That was the limited edition kind of merch between Shoryu Ramen. That's a ramen
By the way,
Japanese chain in the UK.
I may disagree with many Greek things, but the mountain tea helps me cope with COVID.
Greek mountain tea. If you can find it, buy it.
Yeah, you can find it in England everywhere.
It's
you know,
incredible.
there are some Greek grocery shops and importing.
Yeah, you can find it in the UK for like a package like this that you can.
It really helps, guys.
Like 2.5 pounds or something.
Now I'm drinking it cold and combined with honey. Not shitty honey, guys. Buy the right honey. Combined with honey, and then you know add some cubes of ice in shitty days like this, 27 degrees. Bloody hell.
Andrew says, working hard. That's really good that you have work, Andrew. Sadly, have been very unlucky with work positions. I've been applying since September that I lost my job, and I came close to being hired quite a few times, but none of what I was interested in, eventually was fruitful. In the meantime, I wanted something to support us and support the music because otherwise,
Yeah.
no money, we cannot have a band. But right now, I'm doing something different, which I'm going to talk about in a while.
Yeah.
So Andrew says I was meant to go to Japan next month. Just been told it has been cancelled and about rescheduled. Why was it cancelled, Andrew? Because of the emergency situation, the state of emergency, and the Olympic Games. It's horrible in Germany. Yes, I saw like a couple of videos. It's no.
If you go to Japan right now, you're gonna have cameras behind your neck. You're gonna have cameras behind your neck. You're gonna be checked by an application. It's gonna get your blood through your mobile.
No, that's about the Olympic Village and everything. So level 1 white mage says, yeah, a few years ago in my area, we had what they call 100-year flood. I'm not sure what it meant. It means though. It means that people experience that on an average once every 100 years or so. Hey guys, hope Sam had a great birthday. Yeah, we're also going to talk about that.
Yeah.
In Limburg, the Netherlands, it's bad, but I'm glad I live in North Brabant. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it properly.
Yeah.
So also the Netherlands is not okay.
Wow.
But I guess Belgium and stuff, it's all next to each other. I hope there are no casualties at least. Okay, so your flight to Japan was cancelled because of the state of emergency. I wasn't going to go a month ago. Yeah, well, with the population, most of the population in Japan being largely unvaccinated, it's I'm not surprised any of this is happening. It's kind of weird. I'm all burned from being at the beach today. I even applied sunscreen. Yeah, I mean, exposure to the sun needs lots of caution. Even if you put sunscreen, it's not like it's a magic wand and it's going to save you. You just need to expose yourself like for 20 minutes and then the next day, if you want like 30 minutes, just take it from there.
Fuck me.
If you want to build a tan, I don't like being tan.
It's fucking warm. Fucking
I have cut here
summer.
in my teeth.
Bloody Jesus.
So, guys, I know that some of you have been going through the coronavirus yourselves and your families. I was very sad to hear that so many people have been suffering from that.
Yeah.
Even though vaccines are now mostly available to the majority of countries,
So the fucking vaccine
And I hope
doesn't
that
guarantee you're not gonna get it.
I hope you have recovered by now, or if you're still recovering, I hope you don't have too much to go.
Yeah,
And I wish you and your family's health. You know who you are.
yeah. Just hold on, guys. It's a tough one. It was a kick in the butt. Actually, I would have preferred getting a kick in the balls than COVID.
Can I kick you in the balls?
No, I got COVID,
Oh, okay.
so the kick in the balls doesn't stand anymore.
Okay. Sam, was that Alice DJ? Who's that Alice? Who's Alice DJ?
We'll sing it.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like time has stopped, but then I remember we are all time travelers and it's okay. I love you all. Nicholas, in March 2020 or something. Um, it's really weird. It's like life on standby. Now with Sam going through the virus and whatnot, I hadn't put makeup on my face for 3 weeks, which obviously is a very superficial statement. However, just to make a point of how things that you do on an everyday basis are put on hold, like a thing like putting on your makeup or wearing, I don't know, something different than sweatpants, or going to see your parents every now and then. That was a cameo by Cinnamon Cookie, by the way. Or going to
Bob
see
is
your
coming.
parents
Bob.
back home,
Bob,
or
Bobin.
going to a fucking concert or playing a fucking concert, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I fully agree.
So
And it feels bad, but we've been trying to stay strong, not just for ourselves but for all of you, because I know that it's, I mean, like, more than doing something for yourself. For me, I find meaning in sharing what I have, and even if that means a bit of moral support or a word of encouragement, like, we're here for you, and it's not just lip service. Some of you have been sending us messages
I
about
hate this
a
expression, lip
variety.
service. It totally sounds like a blowjob.
What did you say?
I hate the expression lip service. It sounds like a blowjob.
Well, it could mean a blowjob, but not in this context.
I know, but I
Not-
hate it in general.
I'm sorry.
Lip service. I just imagine, servicing with lips.
I cannot even turn properly.
Please proceed.
Please proceed. After the awkward silence, let me drink an awkward gulp of my tea and proceed. Anything over 90 Fahrenheit is crazy bad for me.
Fuck it, I agree.
What is 90 F?
It's over 27 degrees.
Mm.
80 Fahrenheit, I think, is 27 degrees.
Oh, fuck
90
that.
Fahrenheit is over 30.
Well,
So they can fuck off.
For me, anything over 20 degrees Celsius starts annoying me.
I was born in a fucking place where summer is 22, 23. England is usually 22, 23. And whenever there is a fucking heat wave coming from whatever, we reach 27 for a couple of days. I'm ranting, guys, but I cannot really complain. England has a good summer. But whenever, we get this fucking heat wave coming from whatever, I fucking suffer and I hate it. Bloody hell.
How's Robin doing now? Is he playing nicely with the other kitties?
Yeah, he's a sex offender.
Well, Robin...
But he's really the pride of Dad. Dad's pride. I get so many boners and lipsticks.
Do you realize what you just said?
He shows me the lipstick many times.
What you said is that you get the boner.
No, I don't get any boner. Oh, fuck off.
I have pain from before. I cannot.
There you go. You deserve it.
I left my hair moist for a long time, so it hit me here.
Yeah, there
I cannot
you go.
even turn. Do you get boners?
No, I don't get any boner, but he shows me the boner. I go, "Hey, how are you?" And he's like, "Take
Well,
this." Like,
take this. Well,
he's there
I
waiting.
guess a few hormones still remain after the neutering. Hopefully,
I
it's
was about to post the boner the other day, and then she stopped me. It's like,
he took a picture.
a happy birthday boner. I'm like, yes, that's the pride.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
in other news, that's the main present that he got for his birthday,
Yeah.
a cat boner.
Yeah, it's like marvelous.
So he took a picture of it, he applied filters, and he was about to upload it. And I'm like, are you seriously going to upload your cat's genitals? It's like it's humiliating, it's dehumanizing, although he's not human. It's perverted, it's disgusting, don't.
He was super happy about it. He was there. There you go, take it.
Okay.
He's proud about it.
Some hating summer represents me. Well, I hate summer too.
I'm a fall winter guy. Ever winter, ever everything. Fuck whoever. Over 20, actually, over 10, you can fuck off. I'm okay with ice. I'm okay with fall. I'm okay with orange, brown colors. You can get me the evergreen trees that survive with winter. The rest.
Levi sitting
No.
in the middle, looking awkwardly to the camera, like for at least 10 minutes now.
She's self-distancing.
Μπράβο, αγάπη μου,
She needs
εσύ.
to
Ναι,
self-distance.
ναι. Ναι, λουλούδι μου γλυκό.
Well,
So about Robin, just to wrap this up, he's behaving like a sex offender, like a convicted. He keeps
Bob,
approaching
I'm gonna go wash
the
my
girls. He keeps approaching the girls. He keeps like giving them kisses, and the girls are like, like it's kind of the equivalent of the 80s kind of guy that was groping girls right and left, if you remember, like on the street. So he's that kind of guy. He's a convicted sex offender, and he doesn't know how to approach the girls. He just jumps in front of them like, like the guys who were flashing like. So he's that kind of guy. The only one that plays very nicely with him is Vanilla, because she's the weird one. She's the socially awkward cat of the house, but she's also the friendliest and the nicest. I mean, like she gets along with everyone. She used to get along with Betty, the fish. It was a fish, and she was getting along with Vanilla, whereas all the other cats were dreaming of either eating the fish or I don't know, didn't give a fuck. But Vanilla is a very sweet cat, so she plays with Robin. So the two weirdos um, have their own kind of thing. So hope Sam gets better soon. COVID is not pleasant. Just make sure to drink plenty of water. Well, yeah, we have an entire protocol that I created for him, and I've been, chasing him with a fucking whip, you know, to to do everything. We have a fantastic device. Just making a small parenthesis. We have a fantastic medical device. We're not affiliated with a company. It's a German company called Boirer. So if you look it up on Amazon, they have a device with how do you call them? The red light. It's a red light.
It's a red lamp.
No.
Solar lamp.
No, it's a red light lamp therapy. But how do you call the red light?
The fuck I know what you're talking about.
Okay, my brain's stuck. A red light therapy lamp. Look it up.
Sorry,
It's a medical device registered, and it fights off inflammation of any sort. So it's okay for muscle pains, from flus and everything, like here in the sinuses, ears, lungs. So practically it melts whatever bullshit is gathered inside there. So I highly recommend this kind of lamp. It was like 70 pounds or something. Should be like $100.
Mm.
It's worth every pound.
Mm.
Um, Hard to live without air condition when the temperature is over 28 degrees. Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
yeah, that's true.
Funny. Funny.
Boners. God, I
Funny.
hope we don't have a heat wave this year. Where are you located? Level 1 white mage. Last one was over 100. Oh my god. And I work in a fridging warehouse, so I die. The best birthday present that some can get. Yes, it's a cat boner.
Yeah.
Um,
Teddy.
so the weirdos have each other now. Yeah, I mean, like Vanilla should have been called Cocaine the Cat, because she's a weird punk kid. She would have been, one of those punk
Destroyed.
children in Camden Town with a mohawk, holding the signs like free hugs or like pay me £5 for a hug or something. She would have been that kid. And Robin, well,
Robin.
he's a British hooligan and sex offender.
Yeah. Cupin.
Infrared. Yes, it's an infrared device. It's fantastic. Just buy it. You can never be too prepared. I also have a light box, which is kind of like a tablet.
Okay, Sophia.
Which
Can we start with a healthy?
No,
Health corner.
because this is something that many people might find benefit from.
I'm becoming depressed. It's
Why are you becoming depressed? This is something sharing positive knowledge. I'm not negative. A light box can help a lot with. It's like a tablet, and you have to make sure that that the light is strong enough, like
Gubin.
10,000 lux. I guess it's the way to measure light intensity, I guess. So 10,000 lux. So it can be like small like that, and you do it like 30 minutes a day, like quite close to your face. So it can help, especially in the winter months, but also if you are recovering and you don't get enough from anything like COVID or any kind of ailment, and you need more light exposure and your immune system to go up, just expose yourself to that. And it really helps with the mood, regulating metabolism. So also the infrared light that I mentioned before, the red light also helps with metabolism and everything. So these two are two things I discovered last year, and I'm very happy I did, actually.
Cool.
Very highly recommended. I live in central US Arkansas. It's hot and humid all summer. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hot and humid sounds like my hometown.
Like a nightmare.
I really enjoyed the last days at school. I watched Invincible. It was awesome though. Oh, right. It's a school break.
Yeah, it's.
What are you guys doing for summer, if you're doing it, like if you're going for any summer holidays?
Is he coming or not?
I don't know. Are you going for any summer holidays? I don't know what we're doing. I have no idea. I was feeling hoarse, so I had to do two lateral flow tests for work. I'm a lot better now. Good to know. Sore throat,
To be honest.
throat candies, honey.
Yeah.
No caffeine, please.
To be honest, according to my experience.
What did I say?
It could be.
You mean summer break? What did I say? Did I say spring break?
Don't know.
I'm going old. I'm losing my mind.
According to my experience.
He escaped, you piece of shit.
It was.
I hope I will be going to LAGC, not only to see you guys perform, also my What of the Roundtable podcast performing, and it will be my first time meeting her too. Nothing. COVID is getting worse here, so I'm staying put. In the Netherlands, is it getting Netherlands? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised, and I do not blame you for staying put. So we are also very cautious, and because Freedom Day is approaching in Britain, and we're not very big fans of lax regulations all over the place, we're gonna be, very, very conservative about what we do.
Gubin.
fine. No boners
Show me the
during
bonus.
during the live stream. Thank
Show
you.
me, show me.
No. Show the face to the kids.
No,
Show the face to the kids.
I tried, but he's all black.
Emma, go a bit closer. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
They can see he's a demon.
You know, his hair starts growing a bit longer. Lady, πού είσαι, παιδί μου? She left.
Stay here.
Well, I wanted to go to a festival, but it got cancelled. In my hometown, we don't have to wear a mask anymore. Yeah, it's a weird situation. I'm feeling less and less motivated to make holiday plans. You and me both. Hi, Robin. You look beautiful. You don't want the stream to get restricted. Yeah.
Well, I'm not
the
really looking forward to the 19th of July here in England
No.
because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna be avoiding people like the plague because they are the plague.
It's a matter that I got COVID. I can, you can get it twice or 3 times.
And I believe it's time to speak about your health.
Well, I don't want to, shit on anybody's, but I don't want to make anybody.
You don't want to shit on any parade, but I need to explain why I have some news that people are not going to like.
So
should I summarize it for you?
No, I can say so, guys. COVID, the way it affects you affects everybody differently. Although everybody out there is a fucking professor, is a fucking doctor because they read and they see the scientists. They say these, even at work. Oh, but that's not COVID. The fuck the fuck you are, and I don't give a flying fuck about what you're saying because the guy at the BBC said that, or the scientist said that. You know what? Fuck off, because my body, I know the way the fucking I feel. I'm still shit. Today I started steroids. I went twice through antibiotics. And
so what happened?
I will go after it. Can you calm down?
You start with the accusations and it's confusing.
I'm saying, I will get there.
Okay.
I started antibiotics twice, and now I started steroids. So everybody knows everything. What we say in my country. Everybody is a professor, but at the end of it, they know shit. So what really happened is I got COVID, and I got it. I haven't gotten anything for 1.5 years, obviously, because I stayed home.
Yeah, the worst you get is kind of a cold.
And I haven't gotten even a cold because as soon as I had a sore, I know how to handle it. She knows how to handle herself. And if I got a cold, amen. You're careful, you get it, whatever. So I haven't gotten sick for 1.5 years. As soon as I started, it was mandated to go back to the freaking office. I started traveling in the bus or whatever. And I got sick twice, of which the second time I got COVID. Then COVID, although that's where I connect to the fact that every professor and everyone knows everything. Although it is a virus and it's sort of a flu, it is sort of HIV. And while someone would try to tell you, no, COVID will affect you just in a viral way, and it's just a fever, fuck off. Because although it affected my, respiratory tract, yes, I got the fever. It passed from my lungs to my sinus infections like it was HIV. It hits you wherever you're weak the most because I have chronic sinusitis going on. So it passed from my chest to my sinuses in the beginning, and I didn't lose any smell or taste. So it passed from my chest to my sinuses, and after a few days of obviously having fever, after I got the sinus infection, I lost the smell and the taste. First 80% and then 100%, which was frustrating. And then, Bacini, but she's gonna slap him.
Robin, is giving kisses to Vanilla.
I told you
And Vanilla, she did this to
she's like, go away. So
He jumped in front of
after I
He
lost
gave
the
her like
taste and smell to
sex offender.
100%, I I got both ear infections, which is another weakness of mine. So that became more frustrating. Apart from normal fatigue, anyway, got I started getting antibiotics. Here in England, have a very. I will try to be polite.
I said to say the summary, and
That's the summary. I will try to be very polite. They have a very pussy way of giving medicines. And they gave me a very weak antibiotic. Then I got a very stronger antibiotic. It started working, blah, blah, blah.
The strong antibiotic, you got it because I imported it from Greece.
Yeah.
Not thanks to anybody.
I got a stronger antibiotic because I self-medicated it. Because, again, here they have a pussy way of handling antibiotics. Long story short, she will tell you something later, and the reason why is I lost a bit of my hearing due to COVID.
Well,
which is making me afraid of, and I'm a bit nervous about it.
Okay, can I take over?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can go and eat something or drink something.
It's okay. And anyway,
so
the
basically,
the beautiful thing of COVID is I was already through a phase of reassessing my life, also career-wise, personally, what I'm going to do because I'm a digital marketer, and during the pandemic, I noticed that I want to work remotely because productivity went to the roof. I demonstrated that I can bring much more, and I'm willing, yes, to go a few times per month in
working
the office,
remotely is the best.
a few times per month to catch up because it could be, okay. And the experience made me change my brain. I'm not so sure I will proceed working in an office environment. The pandemic demonstrated something is if your an industry allows working remotely, you should, because office environments are a waste of time and a waste of money if your industry allows it. You can take over.
Hello, Sith Drake. Hello, Texas. You know how much I love Texas. Everything I know so far, I really appreciate Texas. So hello again from Friendswood, Texas. Never been there. And those lesser 49 states. lesser 49 states. Um, so eventually, I've been doing a lot of reading since the pandemic started, and I immediately understood that even though they were saying the bullshit about the bats and everything, I might have bought it there like for a couple of weeks and stuff. But quickly I changed my opinion and I said, nah, that has been like, born in a lab. But back then it was a conspiracy. But what is a conspiracy theory? The difference with reality is like 6 months, because like within 6 months a lot of those conspiracy theories actually become the mainstream narrative, like we saw with plenty of things. So yeah, that thing has been created to kill you or to leave you a cripple, to cripple you in some sort of way. So wherever you are the weakest, be it your lungs, your, I don't know, your heart, your digestion, your whatever, it hits you there. So Sam, he had a bit of a tender ears, not too much, but he had a couple of otitis here and there, like once every year or something. And it hit him there, and he's experiencing a temporary hearing loss of approximately 10 to 15%. We had to visit doctors urgently, but people on 111, we had to follow their advice, obviously. because sadly we do not. Our private insurance is in Greece, not here, and even if we get a private insurance here, they do not offer screening tests. It's just for emergency. Um, but
Also, I couldn't go fast because I was positive.
yeah, also he had the coronavirus, so he couldn't visit anywhere, and they were offering him tests in September through the NHS, so I guess he couldn't wait that long. So as soon as he tested negative for the virus, he visited, the appropriate clinic and everything. So they diagnosed that. So now he's on medication. Sadly, we were not fast enough to administer the best suggested solution in those cases. But we are hoping that this is just a temporary loss, and nobody can guarantee anything. So for me, although I'm really doing some heavy work on myself, I cannot I cannot help but feel annoyed, at least, and pissed off at employers who insist bringing people to the office, although they can very well work from home. So I'm very pissed at the administration of his company, because they forcibly brought him to work, and they know that we don't have a car. They know it very well, and they know we cannot afford paying a taxi to and from work, and they still demanded that he goes to work, and they knew people inside the office, inside the bus, they might not wear a mask, or they are dirty and they cause, and actually that's exactly where the thing happened.
Well, it
in
happened on the
in
bus
on the
because
bus.
I got checked in there.
Yes,
Track and Trace said that.
and I did not. My track and trace did not ring, which means that he was alone, and the only time that he's alone is at his workplace and while commuting. So
Well, Track and Trace caught me on the bus. So
so anyway, for a
it doesn't
music
matter.
for a musician,
It's for me.
this
It's a sign of depression. I'm taking antidepressants, by the way.
yes. So for a musician, this is a very important issue, because it can and it will take a toll on their activities. And actually, I'm very sorry to say that today I will submit the cancellation of London Comic Con. We cannot play that.
Yeah.
We are hoping that we can play the shows that we have in August, the 21st of August and the 29th of August in Norwich and in Bristol,
I'm really sorry.
Comic Cons, but the London Comic Con sadly cannot happen. We cannot risk his health. He needs to stay away from any loud noise. We cannot rehearse. We cannot do.
Cannot do anything.
He needs to rest, to stay away from stress,
Yeah.
to keep hearing nicer things, and in general, you know.
Perhaps I will need to book some holidays at some point.
So we are very, very sorry for the bad news. I mean, I was super excited because I recently announced the thing about the Bristol Comic Con, so that was one extra show for you guys. But sadly, now it's the second London show that gets cancelled for us this summer. The first one,
Well, couldn't happen that one.
the first one was doomed. It was July the 10th at Camden Rocks, and that event it got cancelled.
Yeah.
Okay, so it got cancelled, and even if we hadn't pulled from it, it would have been cancelled. And even if it hadn't been cancelled and we hadn't pulled from it,
Probably.
he would have been infected with COVID anyway. So we would have cancelled anyway. It was
Yeah.
like 3 times not going to happen.
Yeah.
I wish I had a choice to carry on working remotely. Just catching up with your comments, guys. Safer and more productive, I agree. But some loud people cannot shine from home. Uh, oops, I missed a few. Sorry. Just
I can take also the opportunity to explain about my post. Okay.
yeah, of course. Let me just catch up very fast. But I had to deal with. Okay, Tammy says that she had to deal with disrespectful and racial behavior from one customer. Once they said the unpleasant word, it sent my blood boiling and reported it to my boss. Sorry, were you racially discriminated against? I'm very sorry to hear that. Just visiting family in Hungary because before another lockdown makes it impossible. I haven't seen my family for 17 months. What? My God.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we
We are
want to do
approaching
to
almost.
just go and see our families somehow. Um,
True.
okay. Even the traffic system in Britain, hard to go abroad because they change the quarantine rules quite often. However, good to know the Amber new rule from 19, except from France, still require 10 days quarantine. Yeah, the traffic light system in Britain. Yeah, I mean, I understand that they are trying to. The spreaders are going
Yeah,
around.
and let me tell you something. They are trying to protect the country. After the vaccination process started, the numbers of COVID going up like skyrocketing.
Yeah.
They're just not telling you.
Some I don't know who swears more, you or my sister. Maybe me.
Fuck off.
Um,
So get more numbers probably on this side.
Festival. Some people here are talking about festivals being cancelled and everything. And Diana says that festival runners in the Netherlands are pretty pissed and suing the government. It's fully understandable, and I see that arts uh, have been the most disregarded part of this pandemic. Like nobody gave a shit
No, nobody gives a
about
shit. Yeah.
musicians and music productions and organizers and everything. But it's curious how everybody turns to arts to find healing and happiness and consolation and
Of course.
and have a good time. But the government uh, is not making sure that all of these people survive, so they're not going to survive.
La vagina a forma di cuore.
Guys, I have to go. Bye bye. Test and trace is a load of shits. Is a lot of shits. Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, that's
Um,
quite curious because test and trace allowed the guy that had COVID. So when I was on the bus, guys, although I had gloves and masks, the mask allows
yeah, I mean, like
for
he
the droplets to
travels.
pass. I will tell you something very fucking pissed me off. I saw the notification in the night, and when I read, usually I get the notification you got in contact with someone that had COVID-19 in the past, so which is fine. Usually,
Yeah,
it
it's
notifies you that someone that had the coronavirus in the past.
in the past.
It means that the person quarantined already, and it's so you say, oh shit. Anyway, you shit your pants, you're fine. But that day, I mean, what the fuck? I got the notification of you have been in contact with the person that has coronavirus right now. What is this fucking twat doing around? And why aren't you fucking stopping it?
Yeah, well, let's not.
It's she, whatever, is a dolphin, whatever, and everyone gets offended with this.
A dolphin on the bus.
This walk bullshit. Sorry, I'm not inclusive.
Um,
Don't care.
Guys, thank you very much for the support and your understanding. Sadly, yeah, I mean, like, unless Sam can perform, this band cannot perform. So
Thank you very much.
that's how it is. Guys are sending their best for your healing and your recovery.
Thank you very much. Again, he's trying to kiss her. Lucky, but she's gonna slap him.
4 cats are here.
There you go, bam.
Bam again.
He's a short pod.
So Robin is a sex offender. He tried to kiss Vanilla again. Vanilla just did this, and she.
He didn't think he's a sex offender. I think he was very sweet. He's a very sweet boy.
He did not ask. He did not ask for consent.
What is this GDPR?
No consent from a
But
lady.
she's gonna attack him. Yeah?
They are playing, so she started chasing him.
Yeah.
That was so nice. Yeah, those two kids.
So
They
I
found
will
each
take the
other.
chance to explain.
So yes, now I caught up with the comments. Please do.
So I don't know if some of you or whoever saw my post on my page on Zombie Sam. I posted something about trying to insult musicians in general. We've been going through this on a few live streams. I'm not going to insult musicians apart from being pieces of shit and being in a few categories. They are, they are categorized. But it's not about this today. It's what I wanted to say is my post was about Zombie Sam as a news. The statement I wrote is I'm not gonna proceed as a band anymore. So I'm not gonna, although I have composed plenty of music to have more than an album and singles, because I have announced that I have found a new singer that would help me release new music and have composed a new single. I'm not gonna. I decided to drop that and say because I got tired, and this is also recent events. What happens with Season of Ghosts, and not only Season of Ghosts. Things that happened before Season of Ghosts.
What happened to Season of Ghosts?
Want to talk about it? Said it's not about a musician because I'm gonna flip. The music industry
is a pile of dicks.
The music industry, and this I don't want to sound like a desperate idiot. The music industry, guys, it's made of a few people having a dream and pursuing it hardly. Okay?
And the rest are
wait, please. Then you create a project, you throw lots of money in it. Usually it's one person or two people making it succeed. Okay?
Yeah, bands is always one, maximum
please.
2.
Yeah. Then there are some managers involved at some point helping, because obviously there are opportunists that want to make money on top of it, because at some point when you become famous. But even before then, what happens is you need a bunch of dicks that play with you.
A bunch of dicks.
Obviously, because they are never gonna believe in what you're doing.
Be nicer. And I mean, there are bands that truly love what they do. I
said, please do not interrupt me, because I have ADD and I lose the topic. You need a bunch of dicks, and depending on the level you are, because usually people, I'm saying on an average, they are not committed. When you are very lucky, and depending on where you come from, some people might be. Sorry, lady. I'm very busy.
No.
Depending where you come from, some people might be more committed. Therefore, you might win more people in it. And instead of two testicles, you might be, might win a trunk in it, and you might be a dick, a complete dick.
What did you say? What balls and testicles and a trunk and a dick? What?
Sophia, you might win a third person in it, and you might be, a more complete thing.
Is that
still? You're not having a complete thing. You're never gonna have a full band ever.
A full set of genitals.
Yeah, you're never gonna have a full set of genitals. You're never gonna have the dick and the vagina, guys, to make that thing that
Wait a second.
Yeah, here making a very anyhow.
This is evolving in a very disgusting thing. What exactly are you talking about? Are you making an analogy of a band being a set of
a set of genitals and then making?
I don't want to be part in any of this shit. Okay, I mean, I will not be able to unsee it. Signomi, a band is I'm gonna vomit.
Okay, I will undo
Can you
this.
can
I
you
will make
fi-
another example.
Yeah, can you find another, because this is disgusting.
I was making it fun instead
Yeah, you were trying to sound funny, but you sound disgusting
to you. Okay, fine.
to everyone.
Usually, guys, is made by two balls, and you will never have. If you are lucky, you have a third ball in the center. Okay.
Again with balls.
Che palle, Sophia! I told you to not interrupt me. You're making it very long.
Balls.
Yes.
Balls.
You're making me waste breath, and I'm.
I was trying to remind you of Bobby from Supernatural, but you did not remember.
I don't have breath anymore.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, the third ball. And
Third
then?
ball. And you're never going to have a set of, spheres.
Now.
Usually, you need to be very lucky to have a full, commitment. People need
A sack of balls, basically a band. What is a band? But a sack of balls.
Visualize it the way you want, guys. See shapes, okay?
Shapes. Now, the only shapes they are gonna see is what you said before, and it's absolutely disgusting.
Can I have the fucking thing? Give me the fucking paper.
They understood it. I mean, you have to be. I don't understand.
I'm gonna draw it. Holy shit!
I do not understand why you're overanalyzing such an extremely
I told
obvious
you to not
thing.
interrupt me, and you keep interrupting me, and I'm fatigued, and I don't have.
You're
breath.
gonna get us off the air with whatever you are saying.
Sophia, I said about not being inclusive in the woke bullshit. They're gonna get us out of there. They're gonna cut us because of what I said before.
You said nothing.
Anyhow. So usually the band is made like that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. What was I talking about?
About the balls.
No.
And about 4 balls, and having the complete set of balls is having a complete band.
No, where I started from.
Where you started is that you were trying to explain why you are dissolving the project known as Zombie Sam, and you were speaking about having to collaborate with musicians, and that usually a band is comprised by one hardworking person, maximum 2, and
okay. There you go.
Extra couple of people.
So the why I'm doing it is because Zombie Sam has always been me doing everything, but I've been stuck because I always had to rely on one extra person, and I was not, keen on working in general with other, taking those, what I was saying. You need to grow a project, but you need a bunch of dicks, because I didn't want. Don't start being nice, because although I need that nice person to rely on, I consider the others bunch of dicks because they are puppets. They like puppets, because I don't need them really, because I compose everything myself, and then I need them live. And usually because they are not committed. Oh yeah, oh cool, your music is cool, fine. How much are you gonna pay me for? That's the bunch of dicks usually, because as soon as you send them your music, it's like, oh, cool, you have good digital presence, fantastic, you have views, fine. Oh, how much?
People who are dicks, or are there people
this is
who
what
are,
this is the other topic.
or
This is
you
when you are very lucky, you find that guy that comes to you and says, oh wow, this is fantastic, I'm gonna do it for free, guys, because this is the fantastic guy. And this depends on where the background of the son, and how much the guy really likes music, and how much this guy wants really to believe in his dreams. There is a ratio there, guys. 40-60. 40 is how much lucky you can be. 60 is the dick you're gonna find. Usually it's like that. Anyhow, the reason why the band doesn't exist anyway, is because I don't feel like I want to do it anymore. And it's as simple as that.
You got Dick musician exhaustion syndrome.
Yes, I don't
If the
think there is a
synopsis is
reason for doing it anymore. It started many years ago. I was a kid, and I think that I my brain wants to go in a different
a
direction.
very good looking one, may I suggest? Can I suggest that?
Yeah.
Am I allowed? Thank you.
I'm older now.
Does not accept compliments anymore.
I'm older now. I want to pursue something different. So Zombie Sam is still me. I'm an artist. I'm a producer, and I will pursue a career as a producer. I will proceed as a band member in Season of Ghosts. I will still produce Season of Ghost music. So I will still be the Halloween man, and I will start a project. I had, I added, a name on my bios here and there. Whenever I will feel ready, I will announce this project, and the only person involved in this project is gonna be me. So, if the project is gonna be a failure, and if the music is not gonna be released, it's just because I am not pushing the button release.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's gonna be me creating whatever, doing the artworks if I want to do the artworks. Otherwise, I pay someone. I'm gonna look for dickheads if I need the dickheads.
I'm gonna look for dickheads.
If I need dickheads, and I'm gonna do everything, and it's gonna be myself only. So
If it helps you a bit, Master also says, Sam, I love you so much for this shit. I am going to miss the band Zombie Sam. If it was not for that band, I would not know SOG. Thank you for the great music to the both of you.
cheers.
See, that's really
Well,
great.
What I'm saying is that the new project, guys, I'm gonna give you a few keywords. I'm gonna involve some darkness again, dark-ish, esoteric stuff, and I'm gonna do some electronic involved. Again, some guitars maybe. It's still gonna be me, but it's not gonna be Zombie Sam. It's not gonna be industrial. Um, but it's definitely myself. So, and perhaps in the future I will start doing what I want, doing involving cinematic stuff. So definitely look forward to it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Sam's talking reminds me of the Japanese music industry too. Oh my god, what a huge, huge chapter. Yeah, the Japanese music industry is full of dicks, but a special kind of dick. Very, very special. I've been working with Japanese managements and music industry people and musicians since 2005, and let me tell you, 99.9% not the type of human I would choose to have a long-lasting relationship, even business relationship with. Nope. Halloween forever. That's why I never wanted to do anything with the music industry. Well, we came to this industry prepared, especially because, at least for me, I had been working in the background of the music industry from like 2005 to 2010. And even though you come prepared, the level of shit that you're going to face is sometimes, science fiction. It sounds like science fiction, and the people that you meet and the audacity that they have to demand things that do not belong to them, just give it to me for free just because I am fantastic.
Everyone is fantastic.
Just because I'm fantastic, the sense of entitlement.
I have done this for you.
It's quite impressive.
That and this.
It's quite impressive. And
Talking about,
and it's not for lack of appreciation of me towards the people I have worked with. I appreciate.
I produce the fucking music and I do it for fucking free.
No.
For that's what.
No. Hair flying.
Don't I have talent as well?
Calm down. So I appreciate each and every person I have worked with.
I'm gonna leave because I'm gonna get fucking pissed and fuck off.
Just don't show us your ass crack.
No, I'm gonna give you fucking socks.
No,
give me my socks back. I need my socks. No, don't touch it. It's gonna have COVID.
But you are negative.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna...
Um, so what I was saying, I appreciated, all the artists I worked with as a manager in the past when I was not a musician myself, and everybody that I work with. However, and what I'm saying, it's not for lack of appreciation towards people, but honestly, I cannot stand um, people who, at the end of the day, they're entitled, or they they are opportunistic, let's say. So I'm a person who is very altruistic, and it's kind of like the we mind rather than the me mind, or at least that's what I think I'm doing. um, but I'm very sensitive when I feel that people are taking me for a fool, or that they are exploiting me, or that they are taking my kindness for weakness, because it's simply kindness, it's not weakness. So whenever I smell that something like that is going on, um, I do not take it lightly, and I make sure to point out to the person that this is not okay, what they are doing. So that's the point where relationships and business relationships, they finish and they stop, and perhaps for the good of everyone. I don't know. So Zombie Sam Band may not be live anymore, but it will always live in our souls. I've been trying to talk him out of doing that, like for the past couple of years, because he's been having these recurring thoughts of ending Zombie Sam like for a few years now. And I've been trying to talk him out of it, like not one, not two, not three times, many times, and push him, to find a new singer and everything. But it turns out that, I don't know, karmically, energetically, spiritually, I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. He keeps attracting the wrong kind of people that do not help him evolve. They are like procrastinating, or they are facing life situations that I did not burnout, and kind of, heavy depression, like in the past, because of that. So I don't want him to be like that more. So I said,
I don't want
sure.
myself
The
be a
good thing
second war.
is that we are going to attempt, and I'm saying attempt, so I cannot guarantee anything. Some of the songs for his new album, that they were meant for Zombie Sam,
They
we will
are
we will
interstellar.
we will try to adapt them for Season of Ghosts, if I can sing them, and if. And I'm pretty sure that if we do, you will understand that they were meant for Zombie Sam, because they will be more in his individual style than SOG.
But we're interstellar.
No, they were fantastic. I certainly will support Sam. I still remember the first time I heard Zombie Sam and I fell in love with the band. But whatever you do, just know we will support you no matter what you do.
Thank you very much.
Oh shit, he's gonna sock us. And yeah,
It's gonna be more easy, guys. And it's gonna be. I'm gonna release. When I start releasing shit, I'm gonna start releasing stuff like rainfall.
actually, like, I do apologize for the kind of heavy topic average for today, but I hope that,
But I need to order dinner.
but I hope that if you're alone at home and you needed some company, I hope we are keeping you some company, and you are finding a tiny bit of encouragement and motivation in the bullshit that we're saying.
Yeah, just fuck musicians.
Just fuck musicians are a pile of dicks.
Chances are that your favorite band, there are at least two of them
Are
in
dicks.
that band. They're a bunch of dicks.
As
you
an
know?
average,
As
your
an
favorite
average,
your favorite bands are dicks.
just go blog. Looking in a few blogs, you will find out that two of the members they're dicks. I'm pretty guys. It's a guarantee.
It's okay. That's fine. It makes the nice ones, the nice people, shine through,
Yeah.
or I don't know.
Chances are instead that the good people inside the same band they are struggling.
Yeah,
This
Robin.
this makes them shine more.
Robin.
Give me.
Robin. No.
Give.
Robin.
Give. She's like,
Robin.
he's checking if Kuneli is coming, because otherwise he's gonna get abused.
Robin.
Give to that.
No.
Give to that.
No. I've got the power. I've got the power. Come.
He's not gonna come.
That's liquid chicken with yogurt.
He's not coming.
Robin.
He's not coming.
Robin.
No, he's not coming.
Robin.
He's not gonna betray that.
Robin.
We're gonna be boys. No,
Come here.
he's not gonna come. He's not gonna come.
Robin.
You're gonna betray. We're gonna be boys. We're going to be boys.
Sure.
Give.
Just a happy interlude,
I thought we were gonna be boys. Oh, bastarda.
a happy break.
You're gonna win him. You want to win him, huh? So he's gonna come to you.
He's a kid of mom.
No, he's a boy. Come to be a boy.
This is a liquid chicken.
No, bastarda. No, it's a boy.
After the bullshit that we told you and the heavy shit, let's see a cat eating liquid chicken.
He's a boy. He needs to be.
I'm taking it away. I'm taking it away from you. I'm taking it away from you. No,
Give.
no,
Give.
not anymore.
Give.
Not anymore.
Give. No, give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
No, Canela has to eat. What? He doesn't allow me to move. Dick.
No, bro.
He's gonna clean himself. Lady, Kuneli. Okay, you ate enough. Bye. Canela.
Give me the boy.
Take the boy.
Give me the boy.
Take the
Take
boy.
the boy. Take the boy.
Take the boy.
And give me the boy. The boy.
Canela. Canela. I've been ignoring these cat snacks for a long time. And probably this is not interesting for those who do not own cats. I hate the word own. We don't own pets. Pets own us, I guess.
Yeah.
Who are not owned by a cat. But apparently these snacks, everybody goes crazy for them. Apart from Vanilla Cookie. She thinks they are shit. So she's trying to hide them under the sand. Canela.
Wait.
Sí. Ella. Sí.
Yeah.
Ella.
Have a bath.
Ella.
Have a bath.
Ella. Okay.
Can I have the cotoplo?
And that was the happy intermission for you guys.
Can I have the cotoplo?
Some feels betrayed. Your music inspires me to make music myself. What's up, gangsters? Hello.
Hello.
You're a bit late to the party, but we are still here, so good. Welcome.
Well, if I start this new project at some point, I will perhaps, and start, as I said, be motivated a bit more as a producer. I will be, more, hopefully be more motivated to post more tips about music, how to produce, and top tips on how to write, your own music, the best way to do it in a professional way, or how to nail music. So I I've wrote so many blogs. I have so much content, and hopefully I will start releasing it a bit more because I'm gonna have more time. So hopefully.
What I always say is better, like, more doing, less talking.
Yeah. Give me the cotoplo.
Ah,
But what?
Canela,
But give.
you miss your chance.
Give.
Lady, I wanted to give to Lady because she acts like a junkie around
E
me.
questo?
Ah, sì, è questo. Looks like a baby. Yeah. Robin, he does this thing like.
Give. See?
Your
You're coming, the sharks.
If you believe it or not, Zombie Sam was top 3 of my favorite bands. I have always loved bands that actually speak to their fans and not just want their money. That's very important for me, and that's a personal, that's a policy. Even for me, it's like we don't do this for the money. There is not much money to be made in music anyway.
Yeah.
So if I'm spending all my life's earnings and not own a house or anything else that a normal person of my age is supposed to own, is because
I want to buy a house.
I've poured everything into music and
Enough.
I didn't make it back, and I'm not expecting to make it back. But
Enough.
I'm here for a different reason, and that's people like you listening and watching this very live stream. So thank you very much,
Trudeau.
because I do believe that we are interconnected,
Yeah.
and this is not just talking about it. And so many times, I have taken motivation from what you guys have been telling me over the years,
Yeah.
because I wanted to quit so many times. And it's, being faced with so much shit in the music industry. Um, it's like you keep running out of reasons
Yeah.
to do what you're doing. So I fully understand and respect your decision.
Well, it's true. Yeah, I mean, it's just I feel it because it's something that, guys, I'm crying as well about it. I'm not afraid of saying it because I've been loving what I've been doing for so long, and I've wrote beautiful songs. She knows the songs I've been writing,
Ella, love it.
and they've been evolving so much. But it's just been just too difficult to do, and from one side you see that, come on, it's just one person that you need to find, and that person, it's been so challenging for so many years and such a struggle,
And that's a singer.
yeah, and I found extremely talented people, extremely, but you don't need so much talent when you see that talent can also be, involved with laziness. And then there are people, guys, extreme talent. We are talking about people that could become, well, I'm going to be honest to the point that,
Don't be too honest. They're gonna close us down.
no, I mean, I'm going to be honest to the point that being involved in Zombie Summits was a waste.
If these people got
Involved with Zombie Summit. Yeah, guys,
Baxi.
I that the person I try to work with, it was so incredible.
You mean that person was too good?
Yeah, the person was so good, but so lazy, but so good to the point that it could have been reaching stardom, but was so lazy that couldn't.
Well,
That didn't, yeah, tomorrow, and tomorrow,
and it took them only 3.5 years
it took them, and
of
after,
your life.
yeah, and after 3 years, I said, you know what, I cannot bother with you anymore, and see you never. And yeah, fine. So anyway, I got involved with a few extra people, and I said, no, not meant to
At
happen.
the end of the day, they were all a bunch of dicks. Is that what you meant to say?
Yeah, and eventually it proves me that anyway, vocalists are dicks and they are divas as usual.
It's not vocalists, it's humans in general, in any kind of profession.
No, but
Not just musicians, not
even
just
when I was not
engineers, not just bakers.
even when I was not making my own project, creating my own projects, I was a session musician myself. By the way, I was not a dick. I was not the guitarist that was a dick.
Well,
I was the guy that was not putting the volume up. I was the guitarist that was mild, and staying in the corner, was listening. I was the good guy.
Well, I guess nobody considers themselves to be a dick, but they point the finger at others. But maybe according to other people, maybe me and you are the dicks of the situation.
I had the experience, but anyway,
there is not one objective opinion.
Whatever.
Fratello, I'd love some tips on generally getting a foot in. It's all I ever dream of, but wage slaving the 9 to 6, Getting a foot in where talent is execution, but reaching people is passion, right? Um, Getting a foot in, I guess, the music industry.
Well, I would tell you don't get it in.
Well, if they want,
If you want it, be ready, you know, uh, to have lots of passion, commitment, and to have, you need to be ready to have lots of money available. Having to do with lots of commitment from your side. Nobody's gonna do things for you but yourself.
thanks, Diana. Good night.
Thank you. And lots of money to invest. The best way to not invest lots of money or to invest less money is for you to develop as many skills as you can. So learn how to do graphic design, learn how to not to do this, um, music production or mastering. Those things are not for us to do, but learn how to edit your own shit. Learn how to, you know, cut at least most of the expenses that others are gonna
You're
do for
going too
you.
far. A person is just starting.
Well, the best way to do it to start in is
To have lots of love about what
yes, and
you're
don't
doing.
bother to compose music with others. Start from yourself. Have a clear picture what you want. Compose.
If they cannot compose on their own,
I would advise always people, because I started on my own. I would advise for you to have a clear picture of what you would like to do and learn how to do this. Everyone can learn MIDI stuff. So
apart from me.
yes, learn how to, for example, use a software like Fruity Loops, and from there you can download stuff on. It's very easy to learn how to make MIDI drums. If you're a guitarist, you know, have it easy on how to record a guitars on top of, on a rhythm there. If you're a bassist, then you need to involve your guitarist, but start involve as less people as you can, because this is how you make the process.
I can compose and all. I can do everything I need, but it takes time, which I don't have. Um, Perhaps you can compartmentalize and squeeze, like, after work, if you can um, dedicate like 30 to 60 minutes a day,
Yeah.
or manage to keep your weekend open,
Yeah.
uh, and dedicate, like, I don't know, 4 hours on Saturday, 2 hours, 3 hours on Sunday, to do something about your band, and just make a habit out of it.
Yeah.
So your work is not going to prevent you from doing
Yeah.
that, and that's how you can make a start. That's how everyone makes a start. I do not think that too many musicians, they just start having, plenty of time, no work. Everybody has a job,
Yeah.
or they have children, they have families, and other life situations.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So good luck.
Yeah.
Send us your music when you make it.
Yeah.
And I believe it's time to go,
Yeah.
because it's 9:30, and my mobile is at 4%. It's gonna die.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you very much for watching. We are very sorry we've been away for so long. We're gonna try to, to appear more frequently. Just it will depend on how Sam is feeling, and other things. But yeah, thank you for putting up with us again. Sorry for the bad news. I hope our cats helped make the atmosphere a bit nicer. And hopefully, see you next week if everything is okay. We really appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And hopefully, next week we can come with a bit of news about new music as soon as you're feeling better. Okay?
I will say goodbye like the queen.
As long as it's not like this, it's okay.
Like this.
Arigato gozaimasu. Take care. Stay safe. No, no, thank you. Stay safe. and speak to you very soon.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye. Is it gonna end or not?
No. Bye.